cloudy day, rainy day. But I tell you one thing, since I came back from California, I haven't watched Jackal. So we're going to pull Jackal out, get him off the lift. I'm talking to you guys as we doing this. Let me tell you, this bike is filthy. It's dirty. It looked like it's homeless. Jackal's like, yo, man, what's up, bro? Why you neglecting me, man? All right, so guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Sensei. Here at Ride Fit Nation, it's all about love, man. It's all about just getting on these bikes and riding these bikes. I don't care what kind of bike you got. I don't care if you got a street bike, a race bike, if you got a dirt bike, if you have a scooter. As long as you want them 2s and them 3s, that's what matters to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just getting this thing off the lift now. I haven't even, man, I've been neglecting my bike, guys. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I've been neglecting my bike. Shame on me. But today is the day where Jackal is going to get the extra treatment. I don't even remember how to start the damn thing. How do I start the bike again? It's been that long. All right, I'm going to roll this off the lift. There we go. Nice and filthy, but that's going to be fixed. All right, let's get that center stand up. Let me take off this camera mount. Put that in here. You know, washing your motorcycle is a therapeutic thing. I've just been riding a lot, getting a whole lot of miles. And, yo, I ain't gonna lie, been feeling great. I'm on a hill. That was a workout. All right, we got that done. Let's keep it moving. Man, you see all them damn cookies up in that place? That's crackers, cookies, just junk. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use my blower, my compressor, and just blow it out, because I don't have a small vacuum with a small enough nozzle. So I'm just gonna blow this up. I got rid of all that grime and crap. All right, so we got that done. The next thing I'm doing, I'm not doing like a full detail. Like, I'm walking in and off the camera so y'all could hear me though. I'm not doing like a full detail and all that stuff. What I aim to do is at least get the bike clean enough so I can get it dirty again. You know what I'm saying? Fresh new dirt. So I'm grabbing this hose and I'm gonna do the first rinse off or hose down and get some of the top grime off. Everybody have a different way of washing their bikes. Me, I'm just going at it. I'm gonna put a little pressure on here. And I'm gonna get some of this stuff off the wheels. I need to put it on jet. All right, so as I'm washing my bike, let's talk a little bit. A lot of you guys have been really buying these bikes, these Goldwings, and I'm happy about that. Y'all been buying these bikes, and how do I know? Because Southern Honda Power Sports literally ran out of Goldwings. You guys ain't no joke. You guys have been buying these bikes and been loving them, and I love it. I love that you guys are waking up to the Goldwing. You're opening your eyes to it, and you're beginning to see how amazing this bike truly is, because it really is an amazing bike. It's an amazing bike. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a pad for my knee. When Kyle told me that the bike, when I built those bikes, when I went there to work with them for a little bit, because you guys know I don't officially work with the dealership, right? I just saw when they need me, they need some assistance, they're low on manpower, I'm able to go and help. And y'all been doing it. So if you bought yourself a Goldwing, let me know in the comments section that you bought one and what's your thoughts on it so far. I'm down here, by the way, but you know, yeah, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna talk and clean. Now the good news is they're getting more bikes. They're about to get a whole lot more bikes, but it's gonna be the manual like mine, because a lot of people have been buying, truthfully, the DCT model. Everybody's trying something new. The DCT, the technology in the DCT is absolutely amazing. And they're going to get a whole bunch like this one. And I'm telling you guys, get ready. So if you're thinking about buying that Goldwing and you want to get that clutch, this is going to be the one for you. It's going to be the deals that you're going to be getting. For me, I personally absolutely love my my clutch. There's something about the clutch for me that gives me that control that I like. It gives me the control that I love, actually, not like. And I'm able to just manipulate my clutch a certain way because of the style of riding I like to do. Now, the DCT is nice. Don't get me wrong. They're going to get some DCTs also. But the DCTs are nice, but I just like my clutch. Let me know in the comment section, what are your thoughts on that too? The DCT versus the clutch. Because a lot of people's asking me, why didn't I get the dual control transmission? That's what DCT means, right? And I'm like, well, I've been riding clutch for years. I'm not in a place right now where I really care about getting a DCT bike. I understand the argument of people talking about being stuck in traffic and all that stuff. Well, this bike here is hydraulics. I don't have that problem that I would have on when I had my heavy-duty springs on my Harley Davidson, right? And of course, I'm talking about my Harley Davidson because I put the heavy springs on that bad boy, and traffic was a doozy. And even with those springs, I was still able to handle traffic. So here's the pluses of the DCT. To me, the plus of the DCT is if you have like carpal tunnel syndrome, arthritis, things going on that makes you handicapped in a sense, right? Then the DCT, to me, is perfect. It's excellent. I don't have those issues at this moment. I don't mind going through traffic and really working my clutch. I don't mind it. Now, other people might mind it because they're trying new technology and do this. But there are just certain things that would I get from my clutch that I'm not going to see myself really enjoying that motorcycle. And the truth is, I feel the same way for cars, right? If they made my dually into a clutch, I think I'd have gotten the dually into a clutch. Because when you're driving a car, you are an automatic car. You're not really driving. You're just steering. That's the way I see it, right? Motorcycle, you're not really riding a motorcycle. You're just balancing your bike. And the bike is even balancing itself. So you're not even doing that. So for me, I really, truly just love the idea of being in control of my motorcycle at all times, no matter what. And to you might just not agree with what I'm saying, but that's the whole point on this video. I'm just telling you guys my perspective and why I love my clutch versus the DCT. The DCT is definitely going to be faster than the clutch. You have 7 gears, right? And the thing shifts gears at such a rapid pace that you could never outshift the DCT. So that thing automatically chooses the gears that it's in already, that it wants, and boom, the bike is already working. When you start talking about gear changes and shifting, my wife's trike, that's a DCT, and I love it. I absolutely love it for her, and I would ride it too, just when I want to kind of change it up a little bit, and when I want to be in lazy mode. Let's just get that together. That's a lazy mode riding to me. Now, I'm not throwing any type of shades on any one of you guys that have the DCT. Once again, remember, I'm just giving you guys the reason what made me get the clutch, the manual. The manual has only 6 gears. And one of the things that I read up online was a lot of people were saying that for some reason, it feels kind of like there needs to be another gear when you're riding the manual Goldwing. And I could attest to that. The bike definitely sounds and feel like there should be another gear. So I don't know why Honda didn't just put 7 gears on the manual. But then again, I've ridden this thing cross country. I've had 0 problems with this bike, except when I dropped it. That was my mistake. I had no issues with gear changing. I had no problems with the bike picking up power in the mountains. I had no problems with none of that stuff. So I'm actually good. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm using only water. I'm not using nothing, no cleaners yet, just the water. I'm just getting up the grime, especially the back of this thing. The back of this bike right now, oh man, that rear wheel, that thing got dirt. That's all the way from Colorado, man. Seriously. I haven't cleaned the back wheel yet. But yeah, guys, that's my thing. So I'm telling y'all this to say, if you're thinking about, whether you want to get a DCT or you want to get a manual, I'm just giving you guys my honest point of view. And if you're a person that loves that feeling of that bike in your hands, then definitely get the manual. If you're a person that had enough of that stuff and you just want to take it easy on the road a bit, then go after the DCT. If you love that power and that speed, then you win on both of them, because both of them is definitely strong and powerful. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. Now, on the Goldwing, the way Honda deals with you guys that's coming in, and you're using the name Sensei, and you're using the name Ride Fit Nation, you got to let them know this, because that's how they're going to take care of you guys on the price points. They're going to give you guys special treatment, which you deserve, because you're coming in there with that energy and that pizzazz. You feel me? One of the things that I noticed that a lot of you guys that's been going to the dealership has been bringing is some nasty attitudes, man. You guys have been going in there with these nasty, disgusting attitudes. Y'all got to stop doing that. Now I'm just playing around. What you guys have been going in there with is not nasty attitudes. You guys have been on it. The dealership has been telling me, like, yo, the people you got coming in is energetic, amazing, down to earth, you know what I mean? Positive, ready to ride. Some of y'all came in and bought your bike straight up. Some of y'all came in and traded your motorcycles. You know what I'm saying? The Goldwing is definitely a bike that a lot of people, they secretly want. They want to get it, but they're afraid of what their buddies are going to say about the Goldwing. So once you get over that stupid ideology and you're no longer worried about what people are saying, then you can say to yourself, you've grown up. Because I don't care what motorcycle you're riding. Just ride the bike that makes you feel good at the end of the day. And guess what makes me feel good? The Goldwing. And of course, my Africa adventure. That makes me feel good. And then when I'm in the mood, then I ride my Softail. I'm not riding my Softail much right now. I ain't gonna lie to you about that. That Softail is getting minimal love right now at the moment, because I'm too excited about these new bikes, new toys. So what I'm doing now is getting this blower started, and I'm gonna blow off some of this water. Start from the top. All right, so one of the things I'm going to be using on my bike, I got this from Honda actually. It's from Honda. It's a spray cleaner and polish, and this one is for the matte. It's for the matte paint, which mine is all matte. And you just got to shake it up and then spray it on. It gets rid of bugs, road grime without water, and it says leaving a streak-free finish, and it really does. So that's why I just use the water first, just to wipe it down, shake it up, and I'm gonna spray it on here. And I do panels, I do sections at a time. Direction: shake hand vigorously before each use for best results. Treat one section at a time. And see, hold 6 to 8 inches from surface and spray evenly. Apply a light coating in the desired area for longer lasting shine. Immediately wipe sprayed product off. Right. So that's what I'm doing. I'm wiping it off. I've used this a few times already, and let me tell you, amazing results. All right, let's get back to this talk about the Goldwings. So the dealership have not gotten them in yet as of the time that I'm making this video. All right, I believe today is July 2nd. That's what today is, right? The 2nd of July. So they have not gotten those Goldwings in this yet. Right now, they are out of Goldwings. But what I would recommend for you to do is, if you are looking for a Goldwing, call the dealership and reserve a bike and a test ride so you can get out there and start working on getting that motorcycle. The Goldwing is the bomb, okay? I don't even know if YouTube is going to flag me for using that word, but it really is. This thing is designed for long distance riding. I don't even want to ride this bike to local stuff. Like tonight, my wife and I, we're going to go up to Pseudo's. And I'm going to ride it because she wants to ride. She wants to ride her trike. So if she wasn't going, I would have just ridden my Softail. I would have put some air in that tire and ride a Softail. But I want to be matchy-matchy with the wife. So the thing about this whole process of the Goldwing and what I love about it so much, what made me really go in this direction with the Goldwing, because when I started my channel, if you didn't know, I started a channel with a Harley-Davidson, a 2022 Road Glide that became known as Beast. And Beast really is a beast. I got Beast transformed from a regular 107 to a 124, decked out. I'm talking about super duper powerful, ready to handle the road and ready to handle pretty much a lot of bikes on the road. Honestly, Beast is powerful. So what made me start to change my direction? Time, emotions, feelings, life. I was coming from Canada, and I got on the phone and was talking to a buddy of mine about motorcycles. And I said, yo, I've been really thinking about getting me a Goldwing. And he was, a Goldwing? And I said, yeah, bro. And I said, yo, do me a favor. Look up the cost comparison on the Goldwing. And then I want you to check out the cost comparison on the CVO. And this is no shice to any company. This is just an actual conversation that I was having. And we looked it up, and he was impressed. He was like, wow. And he was really thinking about the Goldwing after that. And then I had a couple of brothers that I know that kept on telling me to test try. Yo, bro, you need to test ride that Goldwing because the way you ride, I think that's going to be the thing for you, right? And then I had another one of my club brothers. He's not in the club anymore. But me and him was talking about Goldwing. So he was tossing up between the Goldwing, the trike, whatever. And he mentioned the DCT and the automatic transmission and so forth. So there's been a lot of amazing influences of people that talk to me about the Goldwing. And I would go to these events and see all these people, man, riding these Goldwings. And they always look freaking happy. Shucks. They be looking happy. They be chilling. I'm watching everybody else and their other bikes ignoring these guys, not paying any attention because I guess the Goldwing doesn't have the cool factor. Well, let me tell y'all something really quick. That's no longer true because I'm bringing the cool factor back into the Goldwing. Not back. The Goldwing is now cool again. All right? I'm making Goldwings cool, damn it. And you guys know that's a fact because you know what? A lot of y'all that's been going to buy the Goldwings, that's been thinking about the Goldwing, you never, ever got a chance to really see the Goldwing highlighted as the way I'm highlighting it. And I'm not speaking nothing cocky at all. I'm just telling you guys the facts. The facts. There are some YouTubers online that I like. I never knew about them until I started looking into Goldwings. And when I bought the Goldwing, you know, I big up my man Chris Caliente. I big up Cruiseman Garage. Those guys have been doing the Goldwing stuff for a minute. I'm the young blood. But what I'm saying is, they got their own unique style. So do I, right? So what I'm doing is I'm bringing a completely different type of effect to the Goldwing world, just adding a little bit more pizzazz to it with my flavor. So that means we got all these people that's now never thought about it is now thinking about it. So like I said, get your butt down to Southern Honda Power Sports and tell them, you know, that you want to set up some stuff because you're interested in the bike. They're gonna have a whole bunch of the manuals, and they're gonna want those gone. They don't want those things to stay in the store. And as you know, this green right here, this is the 2024. And when I tell you that this thing is amazing, I mean it's amazing. I met a guy Saturday, and he just bought one coming out of Florida. I believe he said he was in Jacksonville, Florida. And really nice guy, man. Great spirit, great mind, great heart, him and his wife. And he was extremely happy. I helped him to strap the bike down and everything. And, man, I smiled when I seen him doing this thing. And then another gentleman I met came with his wife to test ride one, too. He test rode a street glide, a road glide, and he test rode and the Goldwing. But I'm not sure if he bought it. So here's another piece that I use on this. I use the pig spit. The pig spit, you could use this on your windshield. You could use this on your glass. You could use it on the motor. So the same thing, you shake this up. And you want to use a different type of cloth as well. You don't want to mix the same cloth with that cleaner. So I should have had a dry cloth. Let me go find a dry cloth because the one that I have is wet. All right, so I got me a dry cloth, and I'm going to just spray this on here. You want to shake this up. You know what I'm saying? Shake it up, and then just wipe it off. And what it does, it will really get rid of a lot of grime and crap on the bike. And when I had my Harley, this thing would get the engine to look like amazing. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not doing any crazy detail. I don't got time for all of that. But at the same time, I can't be having a Goldwing, this luxury bike, and then out there having this bike looking beat up all the time. So I got to find that balance, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not really big on cleaning my bikes, man. I'm really not. I just want to ride my bike. So I'm doing my due diligence and making sure that I keep this bike clean. Yeah. You know, a lot of you guys been asking me about the why I'm not using the Apple CarPlay on this bike. Well, the Apple CarPlay on almost all these new bikes sucks. They're like behind technology. And all the research that I've seen, I'm like, I'm not even going to worry about that. I'm just going to do what I always do is use my phone. I have no problem with following my navigation through my phone. I don't like the idea that you have to connect your headset to it. And then I see a lot of people talking about the fact that it disconnects after a while. I don't want to have to deal with that. Who the heck want to deal with that headache? And that's my only gripe with a lot of these companies, including the Goldwings, is the fact that the technology that they put could be better, man. It could be much more advanced. Like, why do I need to connect my headset? Why do I need to have a Cardo or a Sena or whatever in order for me to use Apple CarPlay? I should be able to just plug it in, and the phone should be able to connect to my system. That's to be that 1, 2, 3. So that's the thing I would tell you guys to be mindful of. I've never used it, so I'm not speaking from experience. I'm only sharing what I've heard tons of people talk about. The same exact problem that they've had, and I'm like, nah, no thank you. I don't want that problem. So I prefer to do that. What I am going to do is get me my some type of mount system to put a GPS on here, a GPS unit like the Gizmo. I think it's called a Gizmo from Garmin, and that I can hook up my phone directly to that, and I could download a bunch of maps where I don't even need the internet for that to work. I'm using that for my adventure bike as well. I have one. I'm going to show it to you guys. I have to research it. I got it from Southern Honda Power Sports. I'm going to research that, and if it works well, the way I like it, then I'm good. I'm not going to worry about getting the other one. All right, so this is called the Garmin Tread. It's a 5.5 Power Sport Navigator with group ride radio. Now, when I looked it up online, it was a lot more for ATVs and side-by-sides. I'm not sure what the difference is because I'm still new to this world. But this is the navigation right here. It's not a massive platform. It's pretty small, and I like that. So I want to be able to take this and put on my bike and hook up and use this as navigation. It comes with, and to tell you the truth, I don't even know what it comes with. I haven't taken it out the box completely yet. But you do have your mountain brackets. Hold on a second. We'll just go over that right now. How about that? Because it would be a good idea to know what this comes with, right? Heck yeah. All right, so it comes with the mountain brackets, the charging system. This is if you're going to be using the, what do you call it, the RAM mount. See that? And you have your charging ports right here. It comes with the back plate to connect, bunch of cables. I don't know what the heck I'm looking at, but guess what we're going to do? We're going to do an install video because this has all types of mount systems to mount this bad boy up. So we're going to definitely do an install video, and I'm going to research the heck out of this, connect my phone to it, and then see how it works, and I'll keep you guys posted. Like I said, this one is the Tread, Garmin, made by Garmin, and it's for Honda, okay? Yes, some of these are specific, so this one is from Honda. All right, let's get it. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it for the clean out. I got the bike looking much better. Jacko was extremely happy. You know, like I said, though, reach out to the dealership. Tell them that I sent you. Go and get your Goldwing. Test ride that bad boy. See how you like it. You might love it. You might hate it. Hate it? I don't think you're going to hate it. Check them out. Don't forget to tell them I sent you because I am promoting Honda for real. I'm not playing around. I don't know if you guys could tell this, but I am promoting Honda for real. All right? So get that bagger. I like the bagger. I don't care about the tour pack on the back of my bike because I have the bag that goes to the back, and that bag is wonderful. You know what I'm saying? And it solves all the problems that needs to be solved. So let me bring this bike back in the garage. When you're on your, when you have your kickstand, your center stand up, all you do is just roll the bike forward, and that's it. It goes back to normal. All right? Later.